Okay. Think I like this one. Mm-hmm.
You know what would be awesome is if when I smiled, my dog smiled, and when I was mad, my dog. "Urgh." That would be awesome.
I so love my eyes right now. Well, I can't get my makeup to show up like that because that's the color I got going.
Church flow. Yeah, baby. Church flow. Yeah, baby. Church flow. So we lost an hour. My mom didn't realize we lost an hour. So now she's not going to church with me because she can't find that hour back. I need some groceries, so if anybody wants to donate to the cause to get me through the hump till Tuesday, I'd appreciate it. Down to my last can of string beans. Last can. Mama bought me this coat. I be clowning. I be clowning. What? 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 You don't know me.
Oh my God, that's my baby. Caroline, you did fine, mighty fine. Shut it, really. But don't people just shut up and let's get groovy like a Tarantino movie.
See, religion. Let me show you something. Religion. See, Saul wanted David to fall kind of like, sort of, to me personally, in a like a form of religion. You put this on, you put that on, and then and that's just like some of us. We'll just come to church. Well, I came to church and I sat. But did you hear what God said to you while you were sitting? See, it's one thing to be in. Watch this. Relationship. What it does is it's always very instructional. When you're in relationship, you're in communication. When you're in religion, you're just in feelings. It's what you feel at that moment. But if anybody in here be honest with themselves and be honest with me, everything that you felt and you did didn't add up all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes what you felt got you in more trouble than what you should have just held up. That's why I tell people don't get in your feelings. But what I love about David, amen, David said, look here, I got to fight this fight different. He had a
Dinner for the week. Snacks and all. For the week. God is good. That's my lunch. Ham sandwich, chips, hot cheese doodles. I would share, but I'm hungry.
Okay, and you let me know if they not treating you right. I'll come up there and get them for you. I will.
Why are men constantly asking you, why you single, baby? But then they never had a balls to ask you out. Why? I get that all the time. I can't believe ain't nobody snatched you up. See, if you was my woman, I would. Yeah. Is it that they're afraid of rejection? If I was a man, I wouldn't care. I'd step to anybody. Be like, can I holla, 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 holla? What's she gonna do? Say and my ass would be so on point that when she say no, I'd be like, all right, baby girl. I'll walk away knowing it was her loss. Mm-hmm.
Just so I can read your mind. I know what you're saying, but why you don't holla, holla, holla now? Because men like to chase, they don't like to be chased. That's why. And don't DM me and say, I like for a woman to holler at me. No, if a woman try to holler at you, then you think she's easy, not worth your time, and you don't try hard. Am I cynical? No. I'm honest. I know what it is. I know what time it is, home boy.
We have all been in a relationship, ladies, where we have liked that guy entirely too much, and that guy did not put forth any freaking effort. And I am thoroughly convinced because he believed his shit didn't stink, you wasn't going anywhere, and he got you, so why bother?
So long story short, that's why I don't holla, 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 holla. Because if you're really interested in me, you would take forth effort to try to be with me.
Hey y'all. So it just dawned on me that I never told you guys that I practice abstinence. Yeah, I do. It was a long, hard journey to get here. But now that I'm here, it's not that bad. Do I miss physical intimacy? Yes. But I feel like waiting for God to give me my husband and to share that part of me with him and only him for the rest of my life is going to be so much better than sharing myself with the boyfriend of the year. Okay, so I have always wanted to practice abstinence, even from my not practice abstinency, but to whomever I gave myself to, that would be the first and last person that I give myself to. I've always felt like that. And for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, when I give myself to someone in that way, it makes me love that person that much more. Like at the point of that, it's like, this is who I'm supposed to be with forever. This is my soulmate. This is he that is him. There will be nobody else. That's what kind of feeling I get after giving myself with someone. I don't have random sexual relations. Like, I've done that a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie and pretend to be perfect. Like, I have been intimate with men whom I knew was not the one. It's just they was the one for right now. I've done that, but it always left me feeling empty and not really fulfilled. Like, it's not something that I'm proud that I had done, but it is something that I know I'm lonely, so me and him are hollering at each other. I would like to, at least for 15-20 minutes, pretend like someone loves me like that. So let's knock that out. But overall, I've always been she who I wanted the person who I was intimate with to be that person. But I went about it the wrong way, like from the very beginning. Here, and that was with my son's father. And I really believed upon being with him that he was going to be it. It was going to be he and I forever. We were going to have our 2 kids. We was going to raise our family. We was going to do it together. And we was going to be good. So why not wait? Why wait? You know, and the messed up part about it is he begged for like a year. No. And then after I hit 18, I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going ahead and get this over with. Me and him going to be together forever. Nope. Then I got into another relationship. Like, okay, this is going to be the one. Again, was intimate way too fast. And, yeah, did that 2-3 more times. Intimate way too fast. I always wanted to be married. I have always been the marrying kind in my mind. I met my daughter's father. And due to intimacy, we ended up being together way longer than we should have. Never would I ever regret my daughter. Never would I ever regret my son. But I regret the things that I did, the way that I went about it. I regret being intimate with anybody other than my husband. That God has not given me yet, but I know he's out there. And so, with the last guy I was with, which I introduced you guys to him, kind of, sort of. You know, I usually have men on my videos. He's the last man. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen him. But he's the last man that was on my videos, and I love him right now. Like, I really loved him, and we was intimate way too fast the first time. You know, we dated a couple of times, and we dated, we stopped, and then we started again. And now I don't know what the heck we doing. I still talk to him just about daily. But he had asked me over a year ago. He liked to ask questions about what would be the most exciting, bar none. What would you want to do sexually if you could do anything? Like, if you can fly to the moon and do it on the moon, what? And I was in a real honest moment, and I was like, the ultimate sex thing, my dream, my biggest fantasy is to make love to my husband. And that really is, because I've done everything else that I wanted to do. I'm not saying that I've done everything, but I've done everything that I wanted to do sexually. So, yeah, the ultimate dream for me would be to have relations with my husband, to be with my husband, to know that he's with me and we're committed. And that did something to that fella, because from that point on, I haven't had sex. And so, we hug, we spend time together, we chit chat, but we've had other conversations. I was like, I really, that's what I want. I want to wait to marriage. And I'm not saying that he's waiting with me or he wants to wait for marriage, or if he even is the guy that God is preparing for me. I don't know, because he and I are not in a relationship. We're friends. The plan is for my next sexual encounter to be with my husband. And I feel real good about it. And I feel like God is blessing me and putting his grace down upon me because of it. Because it's been a few times me and him could have, but I was like, no, this is not what I want. This is not going to lead me to the end result that I want. And again, that's not saying that it's to be married to that fella. But my end result is to be married. To be living my life the way God ordained it to be. And to live my life, to live my life the way God ordained it to be, is for me to remain abstinent until I'm with my husband, and then share that special part of myself with my husband. So, yeah, it's working on 2 years since I've been intimate. And the last guy I was intimate with, I'm still in love with. But if that is what it is, if that's what it's gonna be, then that would be wonderful. And if not, then whomever God has put in my life, or is going to put in my life to be my husband, it's gonna be wonderful. So, yeah. And I don't even know if this video is gonna go up. I just felt like it needed to be said. I may rearrange it and do it another day. Eventually, I'm going to put an abstinence video up, because I can't be the only one that's out here trying to live right. So, yeah. And my baby girl might need to hear this, that it's better to wait. It just is. I just feel like life for me would have been so much better if I had waited for God to give me my husband, instead of for me to pick men that I thought was my husband. Because God didn't give me Royce's dad, I picked him. God didn't give me Precious' dad, I picked him. Looking back, any man that I have been with, God didn't give me the men. I picked them. For whatever the reason is, I picked them. And if it was something that God put together for me, it would have never faltered. So, that's my truth.